Hi there Firebirds fans, and welcome to this week's edition of The Fireplace, brought to you by Suncorp Team Girls. I'm Claire Ferguson and I'm joined by Laura Clemisha. Well, after a very challenging 12 weeks of Suncorp Super Netball, the Firebirds have finally rejoined the winner's circle with a 6-point victory to the West Coast Fever on the weekend. Clem, we are going to talk about that winning feeling in just a moment, but I thought we'd start out by highlighting two individual spectacular player performances. The first one was Katie Nevins. She had a season's best game against the Fever. 22 goal assists, 38 circle feeds. She's only got one game left this week, but she just doesn't seem to be slowing down at all.
No, Katie is just, as you know, a complete workhorse, and she just showed that on the game on the weekend. She did so much work out the front. She did a great job of helping Lenny ease into the game. She hadn't been on the court for a while, and then when Romelda went down that end, nothing changed. And that's the thing about Katie. She's extremely smart. From the way she gets out for a centre pass, she was dominant. She didn't seem to have any issues all day. To just that composure she brings to just stop and place the ball, particularly when the circle was quite frenzied in there.
And I was really impressed as well with her defensive effort, especially in that third and fourth quarter when you were starting to gain a little bit more momentum back. I felt like she was really applying good defensive pressure. And you spoke about changes in the goal circle. She was supplying beautiful ball into the shooters, one of whom had a sensational game, which was Gretel Tippett. Another 100% effort from her, 30 from 30. Her volume was pretty insane for a goal attack. She walked away with another player of the match performance. Do you think this is the most consistent we've seen her play?
Absolutely. Gretz is just, her shooting percentages have been outreal, and she's really been the barometer player and the game changer for the Firebirds in our season so far. I mean, last year she walked away with Firebirds Player of the Season, and she's just continued that fantastic form, which is just so exciting, and we're reaping the rewards on court. She's on absolute fire.
Yeah, she certainly is, but we all know it takes more than just two players to notch up a win, and we're going to have a talk about that win now in this week's Team Girls Moment. When that final whistle blew on the weekend, I think the team's embrace, the smiles on your faces just spoke 1,000 words. How did you guys feel after the game?
Oh, we celebrated like we'd won the grand final, and it was really important for us to celebrate that win, because in a season that's been really tough, it was just great to have a moment to get around each other and reflect on the path we've taken and really be proud of our achievement.
Because it has been challenging. There's been injuries, there's been inconsistencies in individual player performances. How do you stay motivated as a group to have the belief that you will get there eventually?
One thing our captain Gabby did a great job of was continually checking in with the group. Guys, what's going to motivate us for training this week? What are we pushing towards? Particularly as the end of the season kind of started to taper out. And the theme that kept coming back is that we wanted to do it for each other. We wanted to be better for our teammates, so that we didn't sit in the change room at the end of the game with regrets and wishing that we'd done more for our team. And I think that's the cool thing, the fact that we were all in it together, and even though we were frustrated at the situation, we weren't frustrated at each other.
That exemplified for me what being a team girl is all about. It shows the skills that can come from remaining engaged in sport, things to do like resilience and perseverance, and ultimately it's helping to build confidence and belief, not just amongst a team but in an individual. An amazing resource has been produced by Suncorp. It's an ebook called Game On, and it's been co-authored by the amazing Rebecca Sparrow and myself. And if you are a parent at home and you have a daughter who is struggling to stay engaged in sport, or if you're a coach of a team, this is a great resource to share with people, because we want girls to play sport for longer for those exact reasons, to turn them into amazing humans like this one here. Now, talking about playing sport for longer, there is still one more game left in the Suncorp Super Netball season, so let's have a chat about that now. Clemmy, you are taking on second place New South Wales Swifts this weekend. They had an uncharacteristic slump in performance against the Collingwood Magpies last week. You guys are riding high on confidence, you're playing with freedom. What will it take to notch up that second win?
Well, I think a lot of that confidence comes from having a bit more of a stable lineup over the past few weeks. It's all about us, focusing on us, what we can do as a team, and making sure we've got those connections with each other and having fun.
Yeah, have fun. It's the last one.
Absolutely.
It's your last one, so you've got to make sure you soak up every second.
I know.
It.
Every moment in that purple dress.
Yeah. Well, Firebirds fans, the Purple Army, you can catch all of the action this Saturday at 5:10 p.m. on the Telstra Live Netball app.